listen, I'm trying to make up fake scenarios for him right now. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Think.
Oh
my god.
no, he just got
Target.
He's gonna be sick.
Target.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Lose it all. Lose it all. Oh my god.
So Plague and
Oh,
Luna.
oh my lord,
my
I can't
God.
watch. I can't watch. It's too much.
Dude, he minus so hard.
Oh god, somebody get the Vaseline. I'm getting the Vaseline.
Oh my god.
No Vaseline. No. He lost it all. All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with the Macro Show. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
So,
yeah, want me to introduce myself or you got it?
No, you go. Go ahead. Do your thing.
So I do not do Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube content. I made one Yu-Gi-Oh! Video talking about how much I play Edison, but otherwise I am a video game YouTuber on YouTube, but I'm just a huge fan of Edison format in particular and Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. And I'm also a fan of Frazier over here, so thanks for letting me on this episode, man.
Yeah, no, it's been an amazing journey doing YouTube recently, and I saw that you love this deck. I was watching some of your live video content that you were doing with another channel, and you had played this deck and you went like undefeated, and I was like, damn, his build is so different from the one that I'm used to seeing. Like, I've seen many copies of the Winged Rhynos Chain Beat, but you're very passionate about it, I noticed, and you have like a very different take. So I was like, well, me and Kenny just did Master and Disaster. If you guys haven't seen that episode yet, check it out on the channel, with Winged Rhynos Chain Beat. Shout out to Zugzid and whoever was the originator of the, the people who first started playing this deck. But like, this deck is really different from what I'm used to. I've never played Accumulated Fortune in my life, so that was my first time ever, and I misplayed it the first game. Like, I had double jar greed set. I was like, bro, I've never played this card in my life. I forgot. Like, it's weird for a card to say on it, you can't activate this card if there are multiple copies of the same card. Like, I've never even thought of that in my mind, in my Yu-Gi-Oh brain of playing this game for 20 years. I've never had that be like a, oh, don't activate like double Dust Tornado because you can't have multiple cards in the same chain. So this deck is more complicated to my brain, that's like frog brain, but people who are used to playing like traps and stuff like that, maybe like the Value and the Blackwing players, they play traps all the time, this might come a little bit more natural to them. So I have to like retrain myself to play this deck, but I think it's a really fun deck, and I think this deck is actually competitively viable. Me and Kenny have played against it a couple times on the channel. Every time we play against it, it's not easy. Even when I was playing Frogs, we still went to game 3. Like, it's a hard deck to play against, I think. And I feel like if you misplay against it, if you don't know what you're doing, I feel like you could just lose no matter how good you are at the game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You could just lose to this deck because it can out advantage the fuck out of you from nowhere. So
yeah, you're very much relying on your opponent to make big misplays. Like, I mean, obviously that's like Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, but in this deck in particular, like, a lot of players will like summon Caius, target the Winged Rhinos. So that's exactly what you want. Like, it's like, dude, you should like, so like, just to give you already some pointers, in my opinion, if a Winged Rhinos is on the field, target a back row, because you gotta hope and pray that the back row you target, yes, it could be chainable, but if it's not, you're gonna finally actually get value. Otherwise, if you're targeting the Rhinos, you're getting nothing, because it's gonna be chained like a Jar of Greed, and now you're just like, we neutraled out, like, and that's what we want. So, I only because I take this to my locals so often, I know some players know how to play against it now, and it's like really scary, but even then you can still play some mind games with them, like make them feel like everything is not chainable, or like it doesn't matter. But like, this particular build is because I live in LA, and in my local scene, or like even my like area in general, is very dominated by Frogs. And I found that the original, or like the more standard Winged Rhinos builds were so weak to Frogs. And I think that was the part that was getting me really frustrated, because it'd be like, yeah, like, I think Winged Rhinos is solid into most trap decks, into like, it's pretty good into value in my opinion. It's okay into Black Wings. I think Collude is obviously the biggest issue.
I think in phase Icarus attack is annoying too. When I that's that card
Icarus
only
so
in
bad.
phase though. Obviously, if they don't in phase it, they're about to go minus. But if they in phase the Icarus attack at a good time, it could really mess you up, I noticed. So
yeah,
I can see Blackwing being annoying, and just for that. And if they ever start playing Delta Crow anti-reverse again, that would be funny.
Oh dude, someone started saying that in my local and destroyed
that's
me
so
with it.
pre.
I was like, dude, he knew I was coming too. He's like, I have to pre. If you're here, dude, if you're here, and I got completely. Like,
that's free as hell.
Cards.
That's free as hell.
Yeah, it was like Jar, Legacy, Compulse, and Accumulated. I was like, that was about to go crazy.
Yeah, just go next at that point. But yeah, your build is so different, and so you were saying that the original one is more weak to Frogs. So I guess that you're addressing some of those issues. First of all, you have Vanity's Fiend, which that card is godly against Frogs, like literally godly. But yeah, why don't you talk about this build?
So this build is the Caius build, specifically running Fires of Doomsday. Fires of Doomsday fulfills a couple requirements in this deck. It at best is a chain link that leads to accumulated fortune resolving, and then also allows for you to summon like a Caius or get value with like a Cyber Valley. But at worst, it just blanks an attack, and sometimes you just need your life because you're drawing a lot, but you don't have like the most defense. That's also where the Battle Fader comes in as well. Some people have opted to like cut some Fires of Doomsdays and add more Faders. I just like Fires of Doomsday because it doesn't require my opponent to attack. It's a little bit more proactive. And the reason why I think this build in particular is just a little bit better into Frogs is because Caius can deal with the dupe block, and other cards in most versions of this build can't deal with the dupe block. Like that's what I kept asking, like that guy the guy that got top 8. I asked him like personally, I was like, hey, how did you deal with dupe block? And he said, I prayed.
Oh my god, yeah. That's never good. Bro, if he went against Dream Frogs, no amount of prayer is going to get you out of the 4th dupe block. Like, I promise you, yeah, the 4th one is too much.
Yeah, because he had Torrential, he had Needle Sealing, he had Compulses, but otherwise, that was it. If he didn't see those 4 cards exactly, that was the only... He was not dealing with dupe block. But the Fires of Doomsday into Caius / Brain Control into Caius, or even the Skill Successor making your guys a little bit bigger to deal with like a soft lock if that happens.
Yep.
Like, those are all things that can deal with it. My particular build is very different because I don't run Reckless Greed. I kind of had just opted to not... Yeah, I kind of realized that this deck is like lives or dies by like the draw phase, in the sense that you need the right card to like make some of your things work. And if you just don't have those draw phases and you don't have the right defense, like you don't draw into the right thing, it's just too heavy of a minus. And I feel like Accumulated Fortune is the only +1 that you naturally have in this deck, and Winged Rhynos can be that, but like otherwise, if good players won't let you really plus off Winged Rhynos.
Yeah, until it's too late. Like, until I noticed what happens with this deck is in the beginning when we're both at 8,000, people will hold their bottoms in deep prisons. They're like, fuck it, I refuse to go minus. I'll just take the 18. When life points get low though, and you don't really have a choice, Winged Rhynos becomes this god tier wind up rabbit card that just is minusing your opponent because they have to deprison it after, you know, you're at 2,500 or like God forbid you're below 1,800, you have to start using those cards on it because you just need to survive now. And that is like one of the weird goals of this deck, kind of like when you're playing against Lice War and you want to get them to 1,000, right? So they can't JD. With this deck, once you get them to 1,800, and I know that's weird to say, like, get them to 1,800, but I noticed people just start using their traps. They're like, well, fuck it, Mirror Force it. And I'm like, bounce it to my hand. Like, summon again, bottomless it. I'm like, okay, this is perfect. I love this game.
Yeah, the biggest addition that I added that adds even more of that mind game, Frazier, is Skill Successor, in my opinion, is like MVP. I don't think you need more than 2, but like I've considered it at 3. It just does so much more than you think it does. Like, on top of the fact that it does randomly just win you games. If they're at 2,600 or 2,500, they just, sometimes they forget it's there. And I go like, attack. Like, yeah, I'll let that attack go through damage step.
Yeah, it's like the Kalu, but only this one you can see if you pay attention.
Yeah, it's exactly. And then otherwise though, the other cool part that does happen, and I have some cool replays like that, I don't know where they are, but it doesn't matter. We're like, because Break of the Magic Warrior, to me, I've explained it to a lot of people, it's the 4th and 5th Winged Rhynos, because it's either going to +1 for you, or it's going to be 2 chain links. So that's like the entire logic of it. It's like chain link 1 breaker, chain link 2 bottomless, then cool. As long as I have 2 other chainables, which Compulse can be nice there because you can bounce back your breaker,
right?
And then your accumulator goes off. So this deck relies more on like your opponent a little bit more than using your own Reckless Screeds, your own like chainable like draw cards. We still run obviously the 6 Jar and Legacy, but like sometimes you even Skill Successor. Like I've summoned Breaker, and I've only had Breaker and it accumulated in the back, but I knew I had Skill Successor engraved. So I summoned Breaker, they bottomless, I chained Skill Successor, and then I was able to basically chain accumulated as chain link 4.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. You're right about it being another copy of Winged Rhynos in a weird way, because even I side Breaker in Frogs, and I've been doing that for a while now. Shout out to 10FD for coming up with that idea for Frogs. But it's really good because it does elicit a response from your opponent one way or another. Like, I've got my Breaker solemned, I've gotten Torrential Tribute out of it, which is great for Frogs. Like, if I can get your fucking Torrential out of my like Breaker, that's gold for me, because now the rest of the game, good luck breaking my dupe. Like, it just makes it harder and harder to do certain things. Breaker's really good because obviously it also pops the most common card in the entire format, which is Deprison. Deprison is factually the most common card played in the tour. Like any tournament you're in, there are more Deprisons in decks than there are any other card, and that's just a fact that we found out from like Format 100%. Library doing the statistics and stuff. So Breaker is actually just good, and this deck mains it. I like the card.
Yeah, and it plays better into Raikou too. Like, Raikou is a little bit of an annoying card. Like, obviously you wait, you don't attack it to Raikou a lot of time. You just kind of wait till you see a Caius, or you just make them pop something and chain. But otherwise, like Breaker is just that beautiful card that like, oh, they have a Raikou and like a Deep Prison that's gonna trade favorably pretty nicely. But anyway, like that's this build, obviously because it runs Fires of Doomsday, we're allowed to run Vanity's Fiend, and that's usually now it's more expected. People know this build, and I've seen a lot more people running this particular version. But sometimes they side out Bottomless. They think, oh, that Bottomless was kind of doing nothing against the Winged Rhinos. Vanity's Fiend comes in and they just lose. It's the same logic applies for like a lot of these other cards here that we have. TD Crow is insanely good in this deck, in my opinion, because it's also another chain link. Sometimes you like they can go Vayu, chain this, chain link to Crow, chain link 3 other things.
That's a good
There's
point.
a lot of really cool sick. There's a lot of stuff that you don't realize like can help synergize with the deck a lot more, including like Transmigration is obviously one of the best cards you can side in this deck as well. One ruling thing I want you to know, in case you ever play this game again or you ever fight somebody again, you can chain one accumulated fortune to another accumulated fortune because it just reads the 4 cards before it. So it sees like, so I say I did like Legacy, Jar, Compulse, and then accumulated. I can then activate on the chain link 5 accumulated fortune because all it sees is those 4 unique cards.
So basically what you're saying is setting double accumulated is a play.
Yes, it is a play, and it's like such a classic chain burn play that like every chain burn player like just knows.
Exactly.
Like,
okay.
like it's, but you can't do 3 accumulated because by that point, then there's 2 accumulated in the chain.
Okay, I see that. Okay, I like that. I have a question about Fires of Doomsday. I used to play this card way back in the day when I was a kid. Is it like Scapegoat where you can't summon a Kai's the turn you flip it? Yeah,
so you have to use it on your opponent's end phase because you can't summon other monsters the turn. You can actually set the same turn, which is kind of funny.
Interesting. But you don't play like Mask of Darkness and Morphing Jar. That's one of the different. Your build is more face up, like it's more in your face.
Yeah, like that's why like I only run 1 Snowman Eater in the side. It's like if you see a set card, it's probably this. Like, but for the most part, I'm not a big fan of Mask of Darkness. It just felt like it was easy. It was easy Kai's food. Morphing Jar is not bad either. I think Morphing Jar you could easily slot in. Like the 41st or the 40th card here is like Cyber Valley. I just like having another conversion for the fires or another conversion.
That makes sense though.
And like another conversion for Fader, but otherwise you can cut. Cyber Valley always gets sided out game 2 and 3 like 90% of the time. But
you know what I like about this deck too?
Good. Talk to me.
We're in the deck devastation virus meta. Everyone knows it, right?
Oh yeah, this does not get hit by deck dev at all.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, well, what the fuck do they even hit? It's like Tragonia, Cyber Valley, and Battle Fader. That's it. So like, if they hit anything, they're honestly lucky because there's nothing to really hit in this deck.
That was actually why I also built this version as well, because the other versions that were running like gadgets or the versions that were running Mask of Darkness were just so susceptible to it. There are people running like GK stuff, GKs as well. Yeah.
Bro, I'll never forget the first time I played against this deck ever. Me and Kenny, we were playing like early Master and Disaster days. It was when I was using frogs. We were using a Stun Frog Monarch deck, and a guy summoned a gadget on us, and we were both confused because we were like, where are the rest of the gadgets? Like he summoned like a green, he searched out a red, he summoned a red, got a yellow. And then we just never saw, like when he summoned yellow, he didn't activate effect. And we were like, oh, so his hand is all gadgets. Like we were just, I mean, literally in the video, we're dumbfounded. We didn't know that the deck played at the time, like one of the gadgets, like one set of them, which is so wild to think about. But I'm glad that you guys have all moved on from that. Cause I just don't think that was right. Like the one gadget set was crazy to me.
Like there's something there maybe, like because I do like the 1/1. I think they run like 2 greens and like 1 of each.
Yeah, it was so wild. He just stopped searching and we just assumed naturally. I was like, oh god, he has a stoplight in his hand, and the whole time it was just actually a different. Like that was the first time I've ever seen this deck, and then I started doing my research and I saw like, oh, this is the deck that I heard from Cursed Tech. And I, at the time, like most competitive Yu-Gi-Oh players, I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about this. Nobody will ever play this. And then here we go, second half of the year, this shit's topping YCSs. And I'm like, now I'm playing it on Dueling Book all the time. I'm like, yeah, you probably have to pay attention to this. If somebody shows up and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose.
No, 100%. But yeah, I have a more in-depth profile, like on the channel that I actually showcased this on. It was actually a homie of mine, like Team Starlight. They just do duel replays and stuff. Yeah. So shout out them. They're really dope. I'm part of that team. We're just homies playing Jank in LA, in the LA region. So if you see me playing Jank, that's how you know. But yeah, you want to take it to the ladder?
Yeah, let's definitely take it to the ladder. So I was at Anaheim a couple weeks ago for the YCS, and I love LA. I go there like every time they have a YCS or anything in LA, I go every time because I just love the food. I love the culture. I've even ventured out into like downtown, the downtown area and stuff like that, away from like Anaheim. I've been to Pasadena. Like I just love that state in general. Like LA is just like, well, California, but LA is just an amazing place to me. Like if I ever move from Philadelphia, it's either New York or California. Those are the 2 places I want to live.
Oh, what do I do here, Frazier?
What do you choose last? What was the last?
He chose Rock. We both chose Rock.
Just go Rock again. Just go Rock again.
No.
Oh, I learned that from Kenny. I'm blaming Kenny for that because he's always like, just go rock every time. And I think people are starting to catch on. So,
Well, this deck doesn't mind going second usually. I mean,
yeah.
unfortunately, we drew monsters, so Trap Dust Shoot just became live. But
oh, that's true. This deck can blank a Dust Shoot.
yeah, usually
how many
they can
monsters
get away
is
with
it?
I think it's like
12,
11, 12.
Yeah, it was very low.
Yeah, so here's like a case where like this is probably just a set like Raikou or Hamster. I can't deal with that right now, but I can just set this. I can just summon this with.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I like that.
I could also set it with a real trap too, like chainables and a real trap, maybe bait out Heavy Storm or something. Well, no matter what, I'm gonna normal summon Wing Rhynos because Cyber Valley does nothing here at the moment. And then, I probably would just set both these. Yeah. And then maybe hope that he heavies or something.
Yeah, I like this. Because if he does anything, he doesn't get value. Like, he can't 33% hit the D prison or whatever if it is Raikou. The good thing about Edison I love is that you don't just die in one turn, usually.
I mean, unless, like, Dragon, thank God Dragon Turbo, like, kind of fell off. Look, wow, yeah. Soul Read.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's use the jar. And then chain this.
Perfect.
Cool. Hopefully, he doesn't have a Book of Moon. Cool.
Does that stop him? Like that would stop.
Yeah, but you can actually use Ring Rhynos in multiple chains. So if say they Book of Moon there, I could chain Legacy and then chain Ring Rhynos again.
Nice. Also,
it's not once per chain. So
also he just milled Heavy Storm.
Oh, we're golden.
Yeah. What is he playing though?
He milled Trap Dust Shoot. He milled so many bad cards.
Yeah. The Heavy Storm one is huge though, because now it's open season. Unless this is like straight up Lightsworn.
If it's straight up Lightswarm, it's not fully open season. I would still be cautious about like. Look, I don't see him having. Oh, he's.
Oh yeah, it is some kind of Lightsworn deck.
Or it's.
That's not.
Wait, hold on. You should draw first. Then.
Yeah, you did that completely wrong.
Just mill the 2 you drew and draw and add MST and Aaron to hand, right?
Yeah. You know what's funny? So Kenny was playing Lightsworn the other day on Mastering Disaster, and he literally was like, do I mill first and draw 2? And I was like, no, it's the opposite. And I thought he was trolling me because I was like, everyone knows that you draw 2 and mill 2, but then this guy blatantly just fucking milled 2 and drew 2. So maybe that is not commonly known.
We have a situation here, by the way, with MST. He might just shoot it, which would be so funny.
Oh wow,
dude! Can Winged Rhynos never do this? Rule number 1.
Bro, and so this is what I mean. If you don't know what you're doing, and it's if you don't know what you're doing, this is like.
No, this is gonna be kind of annoying to deal with. Though.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of board presence. We have now no Heavy Storm though, like you said, but.
Yep.
And he milled the JD, so it's.
We can brain a Lila, attack the Lumina, and then
Cyber Valley it away.
Yeah, and then like set everything because yeah. See, I like that you play Brain Control because we draw Caius here. We're also like that's a great draw right here. Oh, he plays Caius too. 3 more, my guy. There we go. Oh, he's playing Twilight. This is Twilight. Okay, that's actually a good draw. So I think it's just take the Lila. Yeah, take the Lila, crack over the Lumina, try to clear some of this nonsense he got going on. So he has 3 names. So now what do we just Cyber Valley? Because you were checking his graveyard to see how what names.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. Like if he has Monster Reincarnation, he does. I don't think I set everything, but I definitely set Bottomless.
Yeah, well we're going to Cyber Valley anyway, right? So we might get more cards to. All right, here we go.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh my god.
I think we set Bottomless for sure because like we're really worried about like a Monster Reincarnation to JD.
Yeah.
I don't think Dust is worth setting. It's not gonna get us much.
Yeah.
I think I set the Fires.
Yeah, I like this because even if he Celestia's you, you chain both.
Yeah, I can chain both. But then the issue is oh yeah, you're right. You're good. I don't die because he can't Celestia then JD because I still live to that through that.
Yeah.
The issue with Fires of Doomsday, it does semi-conflict with Battle Fader because if you summon this, you can't summon Fader.
Oh.
Okay, so okay. I had a feeling he had the reincarnation. So
you did call it.
But that's okay. It's okay. We
hopefully he just summons it raw.
Oh, he does.
Oh my see God. If he's using priority and then yep. Oh, he's using priority.
Yeah.
I mean, Bottomless.
I'm not even gonna chain the Fires because they'll die. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
in case he has like another Monster Reincarnation, I have Fader.
Right.
Oh, huge. I have a feeling he might have. Has he milled Gores yet? He has not milled Gores. There's a non-zero chance he has Gores here.
I think we just have to, yeah. So if he has Gores, we have D Prison, Compulse, and we have the Fader and Caius to crack back.
Yeah, we just have to play through it.
Yeah, because we can't wait too long because he has another JD somewhere.
Okay, huge. I'm gonna set Compulse, D Prison, and I don't want to set the Dust still because it just doesn't seem like it's worth losing a card.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't.
These are like everything else is like semi-chainable or or like this is the only non. I don't want to have. It's not good to have two non-chainable cards. Although I could have said it in case he had like Lila because you can maybe bait out. Ooh, that's great actually.
All right.
Sure. You can use effect. He only has 4 names. He has 4 names. Targeting this, I can compulse it. I can actually, funnily enough, I kind of want to compulse his own Chaos Sorcerer so he has to do it again. And then deprison it. Like, I almost want him to like, because I can go compulse. I can compulse and then still bounce my own Ring Rhino.
Oh, that's true.
Then,
that's true. That's true.
Like,
Yeah,
force
do
him
that.
to waste. Yeah, that's why I compulse target.
Oh, that's smart as fuck.
That's why I kind of want him to waste his resources. Like
yeah,
he
that's
has to
actually
banish another Lightsworn.
That's so.
Or JD.
That's some fucking 500
That's pretty smart,
IQ.
right?
Yeah, I like that. You're cooking. You're fucking cooking.
And now if he attacks, I have Battle Fader. I don't have to waste Deepers.
Yeah. You could just Fader and Caius his ass, and then he gets burnt for 3,400.
Yeah, exactly. You see the vision.
Yeah, no, I see it for sure. All right. Yep. Get in there, big boy. Yeah, you're the man. You're the big guy on campus. Look at you.
And he banished the name. Dude.
Yo, so that's crazy. So what's the names looking like? Yeah, I love this deck is like you actually have to duel with this deck, which is like so now we can't get JD'd again, which is really nice.
Yeah, and oh my god, this is so saucy. The issue is I can't get JD'd again, so I'm just gonna for sure gonna Caius.
Yep. We gotta hit him for this big damage. All right. And you don't have Gores. You didn't have it last time.
If you drew Gores, you drew Gores. What can I? Yeah. I think he drew the Chaos Sorcerer, low key.
I think he did too. Yeah.
I'm gonna set everything because
he milled heavy. So don't forget. Yeah. JD's in the grave.
I know.
And he milled heavy. So we can't even get punished now.
Yeah.
Like I don't think so. Anyway,
this
cross
is
fingers. If he goes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. If he hits, I hope he hits the Dust. I can't chain the Dust, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is a little annoying.
I have Winged Rhinos. He knows I have Rhinos to attack this. He's like begging. He's banking on a Necro Gardener here or something.
I think he was banking on a fucking I don't know what he was banking on honestly. Well, all right.
We always attack with the Caius because we rather have Rhinos.
You have the Ever Honest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damage.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Okay, this game is pretty close.
Real.
It is. It's definitely getting real now.
He milled another name, so he does have. But he already milled. He has 2. He only has 1 monster incarnation left.
The problem is the JD's in the grave and the other one's vanished, so he needs the card to recur it. And other than that, like he's out of it. Like he loses if he needs to make like a big play right here.
Celestia would be like his best.
That's what I'm thinking too. Celestia is like the absolute best thing.
Oh, I hate that we're not out of it, dude.
I know we did so good.
Game 1's a rough matchup usually because like we have a lot of cards that aren't that strong into this. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay. That was a jump scare. Me and you both paused. We were like,
How many Honest? He milled both Honest, so I'm not afraid of Honest anymore.
Okay, so that Lila is definitely getting beat. Okay, he's also low on cards too.
Yeah, he's low on cards. Here's the case. So this is actually the funny thing. Because I could chain link 1, chain link 2. That's not. I don't have enough chain links. I kind of need it to attack. It's not ideal.
I actually feel better with the D Prison being drawn though.
Yeah, because if I attack this Lila, it gets him out of JD range, so we're not worried about nothing.
Yeah, so that's really good. That 100 actually matters.
Yeah, we're gonna attack. I'm not gonna chain the skill successor because we don't need to.
Yeah, only if it was to put him below 1,000 and like we needed.
But like now the D Prison's really good here because they can't JD us, so we're chilling. They have Heavy's gone, one JD's in grave. I don't see how he comes back here. He has 8 cards in deck. Okay.
No.
Let's play the game, sir.
So what is that? A Necro Gardener? That's probably the Necro. Can we see how many Raikos in the grave and banished?
I see 1 Raiko in the grave, and then we see 1 banished. There's a 1 in 10 chance it's a Raiko, and I don't want to lose this.
Yeah,
it's the only way it's the only way we get this accumulated off, and we're in the driver's seat here. Like,
he's in that deck out position right now.
I think that's why he won't. If it is a Raiko, he kind of doesn't want to use it because it's puts him really, really low in cards. All of his boss monsters are gone. Chaos Sorcerer, Dad's Engrave. Yeah, I think we just chill.
Yeah, I would love.
This is why I didn't want to set the dust low key, because I was just like, I just knew it was gonna be like sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I see now. I see the.
Like, there's a reason why I kept it in hand a lot of the time. Just don't want it clogging.
Yeah, but so that's another thing that you have to. That's another skill with this deck.
Oh my god. What is going on? Which one do you think is not the Rhyko?
Bro, I don't think that first one's the Rhyko. I don't.
Which one's the first one? This one here?
Yeah, I don't think that's the Rhyko.
I'm just so afraid of going for it because we have deep prisons. You know, F it. Time to ball. We ball.
Watch me lose from this. I'm sorry if I killed us.
No, it's good. He has to search.
Oh, he's forced to search.
Oh, Gale. That's actually great. That's ideal.
That's ideal for who?
For nobody.
I'm about to say
I might skill successor and set the torrential.
Yeah, I really like that because yeah, I don't like where this could go.
This Gale's about to go crazy. I hope he uses Prio.
Yeah. I don't like where that could go. Can you use skill successor on his turn, like in the grave?
No, it's only on my turn. Oh, okay. Wait, this is huge. Chainlink 1, Rhyko. Chainlink 2. Chainlink 3. Chainlink 4.
Yeah.
Cool. So, boom. We still have 2 deep prisons, and he has 1 card. He has 1 card left. It's Necro Gardener, though.
Yeah.
And the Plague.
Okay, so.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit.
Oh, no!
Oh, shit.
Well, he has no honest, but he has Necro Gardener.
He does have Gardener. Well, oh, wait, he dies. Okay, he dies. What were we ever worried about? What were we ever worried about?
He should have plagued just the top deck and then make like a 5.
Something. Yeah, no, you're right.
We 100% take out Dust Tornado.
Yeah, that card was ass.
That card almost lost us the game, low key. It clogged our back row. We keep breakers in because Road Decree.
Yep. Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, here's the other thing why I love Fires of Doomsday, Frazier. They allow for us to play through Road Decree because you can Fires of Doomsday into Caius.
That's true. Now,
so that's another really nice aspect about it. Compulse is less good in this deck too, in my opinion.
Yeah, Compulse was kind of cheeks, honestly.
It was funny. It worked.
Yeah, you cooked a 500 IQ play with that one.
Who's DMing me, dude?
Yeah, like what's going on?
I'm scared. I don't know.
I mean, I could edit it out.
Did you Fader Lightsworn? Yeah.
I've seen that name before, Kill Switch. I don't know who it is, but I've seen that name. Okay, so
Cyber Valley's gonna be cut out here just because it's too slow for me too. We have a couple really strong options we can side in here. Oh, Needle Sealing is not gonna be as good either. It can be good. Like it can be because if they like fully swarm with like wolves and stuff, that can be. It's a tentative, but deep prisons usually go out as well. Like both compulses.
Yeah, compulse seems really bad. Needle Sealing, you said you were taking out, right?
Okay, so here's actually a wild thing that a lot of people don't realize, because this is why I don't call this deck Winged Rhynos. I call it Chain Beat. Yep. I actually side out Winged Rhynos against decks that don't run traps. It doesn't feel as useful.
Oh, so, okay. It's just I side out a lot.
Yeah. I side out like 1 or 2 of them depending on how many monsters you need.
So Kaiku's better.
Yeah, Kaiku's gonna be a great addition instead. Instead of Cyber Valley, I'll put in like a Vanity.
Because that's conversion off of Fires of Doomsday.
Yeah, exactly. And then now we can put in like the Crows. And like a Transmigration Prophecy, a Nobleman, a Crossout or 2 if you want. Like Rhyko's the only real issue against us. Yeah, but those are some options. I can also put in like a Cyber. Since we're going second,
I like Cyber Dragon going second. I love that card going second.
I can do 1 Nobleman or no Nobleman. I can do doubles.
What? No, why is my home assistant just starts talking?
So it depends. I might do both Cyber Dragons because we're putting in an extra like Vanity's Fiend.
Yeah.
Or I could just put one of. I think since I'm only putting 1 Vanity's Fiend, I'll put 1 Cyber and then like a Nobleman.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're just trying shit out.
Yeah, this feels like pretty much what I would standardly do. If I really was cooking, I would definitely side out another Winged Rhynos and put in like another Vanities. But I do feel like they might have. This deck doesn't really run traps at all though. Like I can also put in Starlight Road.
That's the other card I was looking at. Is Starlight Road
instead of Needle Sealing.
Yeah. Because that could just win us the game flat out. Like we might just win. Yeah, let's go with this. Starlight Road is. I mean,
to be honest, if we win game 1, it's usually pretty cooked.
He also uses his cards. He used MST as soon as he got it. Like he's like, oh, I'm just MST a backer. Like, bro, did you not see the first one was a draw trap? Like, why would you do that?
Dude, this is what I was talking about. If this is Rhyko with a Road Decree, this breaker's about to go crazy.
High chance it is too.
Yeah, 100% it is.
Stay mad.
I'm popping that.
I mean, read these people for filth. Read them for filth. Bro, read them for filth, Macro.
We have the crow for that plague too.
Yes, I hope he sets himself back to the Stone Ages.
I'm mostly afraid of
yeah, you always got to set this first. Set the chainables first, and then set the prison when the field is established.
I think I'm not even going to set the fires.
I don't think we need to, because yeah, we don't have any reason.
We already plussing out here, dude.
Yeah, Breaker is broken. Like, you were just like, it was the Korean Raikou, and it was literally the Korean Raikou. Like, God, I love it.
In person, if you ever played against each other, you would see the soul reads I have on, like, people, dude.
I mean, I'm seeing it right now, live. Live on air. All right, this card is annoying, just by the way. I hate this thing.
Oh, he milled. Okay, I thought it was another decree. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I can't even brain. But thankfully, the Cyber Dragon could deal with it, but...
Yeah, we gotta get through honest, God, please.
Please, no honest, please, no honest, please. There's no way.
Oh God.
Oh,
is he typing? Yeah, it's honest. We're getting.
Oh
my God, we're so lucky. Never punished. Never punished. We got the crow too. I hope you got a stack.
We're up one. We're up in card advantage now. So.
Yeah, we are. We beat something in battle, and we popped for free decree.
And this Cyber Dragon's too big now. He's gonna have to use plague, like, to deal with it.
Listen, bro. I hope so. Please, God. Please stack yourself. Send yourself back to the Stone Ages. I know it's so alluring. He probably has Caius in his hand. Oh, okay.
Okay. That might be
a new decree.
Yeah. But I hope not. I hope and pray. At least it means we're not worried about Trag. I'm just gonna set the legacy.
Yeah.
And then hope it's not a decree.
Okay. He didn't activate it, so we can at least chain it no matter what now.
Yeah.
Like no matter what.
Good. Oh. Okay.
Oh, pro heavy.
It worked. It made it.
A 1-for-1. You thought you were getting more. You thought you were getting more.
I was not expecting the pro heavy, but
me either.
That tells me he doesn't have Gores, like 100%. Like, unless he drew it right now.
Yeah.
He has to plague. He has.
I want the plague so bad. Please, base God, one time.
Please, base. Oh no!
Oh,
it's worse.
Fucking hate this card, bro. I hate this thing. So if you know me, Card Trooper and Gale are my two most hated monsters in the format. Because every time you're in a good spot, they are the worst thing to see.
Okay, well, heavy's gone, so
yes.
I'm just gonna set these two because I can actually take the Gale and make a level 5 next turn, unless he Black Roses me here. But
yeah, I mean, if he Black Roses, that's
Black Roses
fine.
Were neutral. God, what is his hand?
And I don't know. I'm actually very curious about like what he could possibly have.
Oh, I think I just deep-prisoned this high key.
Yeah, sure. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, because
I don't want to have to use brain control and like fires.
Yeah, brain is too good when they have JD established.
Yeah.
Established. Okay, well, it's fine. It sucks that we're slow, but we're the ones that are like a little bit better in advantage.
Yeah,
at this point.
we're in the driver's seat still. We have more life points, and we're up, kinda, on the draw anyway.
We have the jar that's gonna get us something. Oh, okay. Well, now. This is one of those things where it's like we're in a position. I just pass because we need him to do something, but this Caius is about to get super value. If he Lilas, we're fine. Like we're gonna get super.
Yeah.
A nice trade for it. We still have the crow, so even if he gets the 4 names, we can like always stop it if we need to. I'm definitely saving for the plague though.
Yeah, the plague. Oh my God! If he ever touches that card, just touch it for me one time, baby.
I'll touch it.
Hey. He keeps looking at his graveyard.
You're talking about Card Trooper and Gale being your least favorite cards. I hate them. Like, you hate Bayou. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Ooh, tempting. Let's see what he discards.
This is very tempting. Discard Garoff.
Oh, I can't deal with him.
We can't. I think we might have to crow that. Yeah, I mean, we still get a +1 from this.
Yeah, we still get a +1. It just sucks because I think like he kind of wanted to bait out the.
Yeah, well, he did it. I mean, we still got a +1, and we got rid of a card that honestly is really problematic. Like that
legitimately, it stops us from playing the game.
Yes, like actually, it's fucking a god card against our decks. So
very very important. So if I fires a Doomsday, right, and I summon Caius to target my own other token, they wouldn't minus 1,000 because tokens can't be banished, like, or they don't actually make it to the banish field. I learned that the hard way. I lost the game. Like,
oh no!
Because I had him at 800, and I was like, oh, if I do this play, I win. And it was like, I should have targeted myself.
Well, another big one. People don't know the Battle Fader one. If you summon Battle Fader and it gets Caius, like it doesn't actually burn 4,000 because for whatever reason, Battle Fader gets removed from play from its own effect, not from Caius.
That one's very relevant. It comes up a lot.
It actually blatantly comes up because, you know, Frogs play Fader and like your deck plays Fader, a couple decks play Fader.
Cold wave. Interesting. I think I have to
chain
change
time.
this
100%. What's about to happen to us? I am scared.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Hopefully just Lila. Like hopefully just Lila.
Oh, it's Lumina. Okay, that's
okay.
not
So
we'll
Lumina
lose these
plus.
But we have brain. We have brain into. I'm so glad we banished this Arcus because this brain would have been super dead.
Yeah. Now the scary part here is that like we can't play any spells.
Oh, we can't brain. We can't even brain. Oh no.
Right. This is gonna be.
No.
We
This is
need.
actually rough.
Yeah. We need a. Yeah. We're in a bad spot.
We need a monster. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, and if he draws like enough cards, we might get cooked here. But
yeah, this Cold Wave is broken.
Cold Wave is so good.
Glad that shit's at 1.
Yeesh.
All right, one honest is gone.
Yeah, one honest.
Okay, boss monsters are gone.
Okay, huge. He milled terribly. I can't set any of it.
Yeah,
so we're
you
just
literally
kind of.
just.
He's gonna. The cool part is I can bottomless the to
Right.
preserve life.
Right. And I think we should because we're low as fuck, and he's about to try to push.
Dude, the one time I don't set both fires at Doomsday, but I never do because you can't activate. Like you don't want to activate both. But
right.
Like I probably should have since Heavy was gone just to be safe. I didn't think about Cold Wave though. That's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, it's a one-off and it caught us off guard. It happens. Like he got us.
Oh, because if we had those fires right now, we were chilling. Like,
yeah. No, we were cooking him. Honestly, we could still win.
Yeah,
I don't think that we're like.
He milled the JD, so he only has what 2 names. He only has 2 names, about to be less than 2 when I bottomless it. I think we're gonna live through this attack.
Yeah, this is 2850.
Oh no! I have to bottomless that. Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, you have to. Oh god, this is so much damage. He's gonna pitch and summon Wolf.
It's okay. We have the brain. Oh, can we brain though through it? Oh my god, that's 2850.
No, we can. We can.
As long as we can brain, we're fine because we have Torrent. We have so many things to crack back.
I'm pulling up my calculator, but let's see.
Oh no! Okay.
We're actually just fucking. 1850
there's no way he doesn't just go for it.
Plus 23
that's so
plus
Cold
21.
Wave is a broken
7250. Yeah, we were dead as shit because there's no reason why he wouldn't just summon no wolf too, like he was going to.
Yeah, Cold Wave's broken. That's one of those examples where like we didn't see any of our like. Okay, also my fault. I definitely probably because like once I drew the second Caius, I probably should have, or once I drew the second Fires of Doomsday, I should have just activated it to get the Caius in the field to get field presence.
Right.
That was probably my mistake in the end of the day. Like there's like that's me just being a little too slow against the fast deck.
Okay. That's fair.
But otherwise, I think like there was nothing we didn't like. It was Cold Wave. Like what did we do wrong? Otherwise?
Yeah. We could have set the second Fires because he didn't have JD ready either. Like he wasn't close to names.
Okay, give me a second. I need to think about what we want here. We're going second, so I'm not as worried about Rhynos. So maybe I put the other Cyber Dragon. Could be good.
Well, we're going first.
Oh, we're going first. I mean, yeah. Oh, actually.
He didn't see a Rhynos, which was annoying. That cross out just sat in our hand the entire game. I hate that card.
I'll put Cyber Valley and then just pray.
Okay.
Cyber Dragon, I mean.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Okay.
Okay, Vanities.
One thing to do, I could summon Breaker, but I have the Cyber into Vanities.
Nah, yeah, I think you just set the Legacy in the bottomless and call it a day. Hopefully he just goes like Heavy Storm off the rip.
Please. He just keeps shotgunning it. Oh. I think I definitely summon Breaker here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good too. The Fires is going to be nice. Watch it be MST. Dude, wow, we're getting so lucky with it.
Never learned.
You don't set that end Gores. Come on, please. No Gores for one time. Thank God. Okay, this Vanity is about to go crazy.
Oh, you're setting it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if they heavy, it's still chainable.
Yes.
So like we don't minus like.
Yeah, you're right. We draw and we get the tokens anyway.
Yeah, and then we're just so safe.
Okay.
Come on. This is it. This is he already at 64. Like he's about to take 4K to the face, dude.
I need it one time so bad.
I play against live streams all the time. One of my best friends plays the deck all the time. So like,
he hit the fucking wrong one, bro. You're so bad at this game.
Why do you keep doing it?
Like, what's wrong?
I'm so sorry, dude.
God.
Like, what are we doing?
You lose.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh my God, it's Wendy's.
Sir, what are you doing?
Why are you taking so much damage? Why are you letting this happen to yourself? Oh Lord.
I also have the transmigration that I can keep as a chainable.
Yeah.
I don't think I set both. Do I?
I don't think you need both.
Yeah, I just need the transmigration.
Okay. It's fair.
Transmigration because I can hit both of their, like if they hit MST or something like.
You also have brain control, so he's probably dead if he does do anything. Like if he like
you know what? I don't want to get heavy though, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I think Cyber plus Brain is game. I don't see him coming. I don't see us possibly losing now with Cyber plus Brain control. He could do Lightning Vortex, summon Garroth, attack, and then we just kill him.
But siding in Lightning Vortex against this deck, I just don't get why you would. Like,
no, listen, I'm trying to make up fake scenarios for him right now. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Think.
Oh my god.
No,
He just got to play. He's gonna be sick. Oh my god, bro. Oh my gosh. Lose it all. Oh my god.
So playing and Luna.
Oh my lord, I can't watch. It's too much.
Dude, he minus so hard.
Oh god, somebody get the Vaseline. I'm getting the Vaseline.
Oh my god.
No Vaseline. No. He lost it all. Oh god, bro.
I don't think that's a
just give up.
I don't think that's a
bro, literally just give up. Oh,
I can't. So here's the downside. I can't summon the Cyber Dragon
right, because it needs to be
token.
dark.
So do I attack with the Breaker thing and it's not a Raikou, go for game, or do I attack with Vanities knowing he has to target Vanities, attack with Breaker?
I like attack with Vanities because it's like the damage 1600 puts him at 800.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It's all I'm glad I did that.
I mean, come on, teach me how to cook. Let's cook, baby.
Let's cook.
All right, so no more JD. The game's over. We got brain control. Like, oh my god, that transmigration was god tier, bro. That was so.
Oh, this is why we set them deep for
Oh my god, he can't do a single thing all game. Yo, he can't get a single thing. Oh,
bro.
he's raging, rage. Yeah, 100% left the duel. Yeah, no, 100% he's pissed. Let's watch the replay. That was so good.
That was a perfect showcase. Besides the cold wave, I feel like it showed exactly what it does.
Yeah,
and it showed also mistakes of what you shouldn't do as an opponent.
Exactly. With the cold wave, you even said like, oh, I could have set the second fires. Heavy was gone. JD wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was amazing. This was probably my favorite episode so far because we just cooked so crazy with this. That was so good.
He just had some terrible mills, but his hand's still really good. Like,
yeah, this is, if I'm a Blightstorm player, these hands I'm happy with. Like, this is a good hand. Like, I like these hands. You got Honest, you got Lumina, you got, I mean, granted, he started like milling and doing stuff weird, but yeah, this is like, you can't complain about these hands. Like, come on.
No, I took hella damage here too. Like,
yeah.
But you saw how good brain control. Like,
brain control was amazing. Also, just like Vanity's Fiend, Fires of Doomsday was crazy.
Oh yeah, you love that, right?
I want to see if he had a Gores or Tragodia or a Chaos Sorcerer or anything game 3. Like, I can't wait till we get to that point because like we just cooked him here.
Dude, I love that we had this ready. We're like, oh cool, this is what we wanted.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, he was at a pretty, like, it was still losable, surprisingly, because if he had like the exact combination of cards.
Yeah. He drew that, and then you had the master plan to be like,
I was like,
actually
more.
Yeah, you made him go down on his cards. Like, this is so crazy. Then the Caius for 3,400, which is actually so much damage.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pop anything there. Like, he's gonna take damage. Oh, because he had Honest.
Yeah. he would die. Yeah.
That Honest almost like got him out of this.
I know, it was weird. We were in an awkward spot after all of this, but now he's at 1,000, so our fears are pretty much gone.
I'm surprised he didn't go for like a synchro play. Like, just go for a play, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't went for Black Rose. I'd have went synchro, and then I would stack for play and try to just end it.
That's why I had to do the torrential play, just to like, I needed it, just to also get the draws going. Then the Arcus got me kind of scared.
Yeah, that freaked me out. This was a jump scare moment.
Because if he had Honest, like, I mean, he milled both Honest, so we were fine, but like,
yeah.
He had the Necro Gardener too. It was like, dude, this is getting really dangerous.
Definitely a jump scare moment. So he had heavy and cold wave, damn.
Yeah, ooh, heavy cold wave.
Yeah, I think against this deck, you need to draw like that. You need to draw heavy cold wave plus bombs. Arcus again, the most annoying monster in the format.
No, seriously, such a frustrating little guy.
Yeah, Cyber Dragon did his job though, for sure.
That pro set heavy did bait me to set, but ironically I set up chainables. So
yeah, and you were always going to set that anyway. It's not like he got, like he didn't really trick you. It's like you got a 1-for-1, like, and your heavy storm is going for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so in retrospect, ironically, the waiting for like letting Gale live play might have been better, just so I could attack and get like a android.
Yeah.
And like, It's okay. Like hindsight's 2020. Like I was hoping to see like a Breaker, Rhynos, like a Kaiku would have been really crazy.
Yeah, you never
there.
drew a 4-star monster in this game. Like
no,
ever.
and it's not like I cited out all of them. I had Kaiku. I like.
Yeah, you kept the ratio the same.
It was the cold wave. I just did not expect cold wave. Like that caught me so off guard. And we had outs to everything, but we didn't have. We just didn't have enough.
Yeah, and it was cooked after that point.
Cold wave's a scary card. Trapston's also a scary card, but if you're smart, you can play around Trapston pretty well.
Right.
I mean, dude, Breaker came in clutch every time against the Creed.
He's never ever getting this off. Also, yeah, he chose to hold the Lumina with the Solar Recharge turn 1, but that might have been a mistake, honestly. He hits the wrong card.
Yeesh, that was such a big misplay. There's no reason to ever go for that. Like,
yeah. God, this is so much damage. And he has Cold Wave again, but now it's like, oh, it's too late, bro.
Oh,
he drew Gores. No, Gores against the Vanity's Fiend.
Oh no. Oh brother.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's rough. That's a rough one.
And he's like, oh Jane, thank you, save me. And it's like, unfortunately, there's nothing that can save you. Well, this was fucking awesome. Can we go back to the deck constructor real quick before we close out? Just so we can see the build, because it worked phenomenally. Like, honestly, this was really good showing. So yeah, this is your build. I like it a lot. I mean, it has the aggro aspect. It closes out games faster, I think, because Caius just does so much damage. Like 3400 is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
And then game 2 with the Vanity's Fiend. Vanity's Fiend is just such a broken card right now.
It's so good, and this deck is actually really good at like dealing with back row. A lot of people like are just so afraid. Especially game 1. If game 1 they saw the Rhynos go off, like really be annoying, they will side out a lot of their back row.
Yeah, you make sense too. Like bottomless trap hole at the very least. Like they'll probably keep in deep prison because deep prison is just good. But bottomless trap hole specifically is so awkward because if you draw it after the fact, like it's bad. And if you draw it against like Rhynos, it's also just bad. So there's many reasons that side bottomless out, and then Vanity's Fiend comes down to you, it's just sick. You're sick.
Frazier, there was this funny time where I played against the person I didn't see. Oh, you noticed I didn't even see Rhynos game 2 and 3. We still won game 3.
Never saw it.
That's like I said, it's chain beat. It's not Rhynos. Rhynos is just a element. But one time I played against this player at a local, and he only saw Breaker and Caius, and so he sided in pulling the rugs. But at that point I had sided out a couple of the Caiuses for vanities. It was so he was just like, I don't know what just happened to me, dude.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. Yo, even I don't even trust siding pulling a rug against this deck anyway.
No, like, because if you see a Rhynos, it's so dead.
Yeah, that could go wrong in so many ways. Like you sided fucking pulling the rug, and then maybe I don't even draw the Kais. I sided them out. Like you don't know what's gonna happen to you. Yeah,
it's incredible. I think it's one of the most slept on decks, and I think there's still a lot of innovations out there that could be happening.
Yes.
I personally think this is the best version. The only reason it has no showcasing is that I don't have enough time to play in person. Like I play once a month in person at a local.
Yeah.
And if I ever go to big tournaments, I never really get to go to RBTs or anything. It's just too much of a time commitment at times. But like, please, everyone in Frazier, please, someone take this to a big tourney. See what you can do with it.
I actually have all the cards for this deck too, so I'm gonna build it. I want to see how it feels in person, because the thing I have to get used to is just setting like 5 back row or whatever. Like I'm not used to having. Well, you don't even have to. And I don't think we ever set 5 except the one time where heavy was gone and like we just walled up a game 1. But usually setting back row is not something I do often because I'm always playing frogs. So I just got to get used to the feeling of setting all these traps and then saying go to my opponent and knowing exactly where my traps are, so I flip them in the right order and all that stuff. But yeah, this deck is skillful for sure. It's like a lot of thinking.
Yeah, and I think the best part about it for anyone that's trying it is that you have to just know what sets can lead to an accumulated go off. Like sometimes I set like knowing if I have to deal with heavy storm, right? If I know they're gonna heavy me, what sets combination can still allow for your accumulated to work?
Yeah.
So like that's the one thing you should do if you're playing it in person ever. Like say you have a legacy, a dust tornado, and an accumulated, you could set all 3 because you can chain the dust to the heavy and still get chainlink 2 dust, chainlink 3 legacy, or chainlink 4. Like you just have to see those lines, because if you don't have those lines, don't set accumulated. Like if you don't have a way to do it, don't ever set it, because if it's dead, it's yeah. And the only time I ever do that, like I sometimes will set accumulated into like a Blackwing deck because they'll chain Icarus, they'll chain a bunch of other things. But like otherwise, I don't, like if I don't have my own way to get there, I won't set it usually.
Another thing is I didn't really miss the Recklesses. I just noticed like we didn't have it, but I didn't really miss it. Like I think we were fine without it.
Yeah, I don't hate Reckless. I personally hate Reckless. I just don't think it's bad in this deck. I just think if you're running Reckless, you're running a different build, and I think you should definitely run like the offerings to the Doomed,
right,
things that synergize a little bit with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like, cause you need ways to deal with dupe block and also make dupe mistiming, and I think Offerings to the Doom does that really well. You like chain link Legacy, chain link 2 Offerings, like that's so strong.
Yep.
But I just think this deck, like, I think you should try it against Frogs too. You'll see that the matchup, like the needle sealing and the second needle sealing on the side,
crazy.
It puts in so much work against Frogs. You can make them
deck.
all mistiming. Like you go Legacy into needle sealing, I'm sorry, or you even chain needle sealing to like their Caius. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, you just lost your whole
Yeah,
thing.
you lose everything. They summon junk, they bring back a guy, try to do the swap trick, and all you're just like, I'm going needle sailing. Everything misses timing.
Yeah, it's nuts. So yeah, thank you so much for having me on here. And if there's ever any jank builds you want, what's it called?
Teach me how to cook.
Lesson.
Yeah.
I am the jank extraordinaire cook. Aliens. If you want to talk about aliens, that's my favorite actual deck.
Okay, we definitely got to do that too. How is aliens over this? This deck is crazy.
No, this has become my favorite deck, but like I've inherited it from Zuxid. He kind of stopped doing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
But me and him became really good friends and would always talk about it all the time. And once he like left, I kind of became the father of this, like the adopted father of this deck. So like I'm always in the chain beat, Edison format, Discord. If you guys have any questions, ideas, please. I love hearing them all. Like I'm such a fan of this deck.
Yeah, this was amazing, bro. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, guys. Definitely subscribe to the Macro Show. He does amazing content. Very funny, very creative. Do you edit your videos? Like
I edit most of them. Yeah, I have an editing team for different ones, but like I still end up doing a lot of like the actual like scripting and like work behind it. So
yeah, it's a lot of work. As I'm becoming more of a content creator and stuff over these couple of years, it's a lot that goes into it. So I appreciate channels like yours that really put in the extra effort to bring amazing content like you do. But yeah, guys, definitely, your channel is going to be linked. It's going to say at the Macro Show in the title. There'll be a link to it. So you can probably just click on the description or the title of this video to get to his channel. But again, thank you, brother, for coming on. Next time I'm in Cali, if you are around, we should go and get food or something. Take me out to one of those places that
100%.
I
I'll take you some
love.
good tacos.
That's exactly what so I went to, oh my God. So when I was in Anaheim a couple weeks ago, we went to, oh my God, what is it called? It's like Tacos Cholos or something like that.
Yeah.
It was amazing. Hold on, let me see if it's probably still in my recents on Google. Let me see. Tacos Los Cholos. Los Cholos.
You can't go wrong with almost any taco. Like as long as if it's a truck or it's like a canopy,
bro,
like outside.
Crack. There was a line. Exactly. There was a canopy.
Then you know it's legit.
There was a fucking line out the door. If you guys are ever in Cali and in the Anaheim area, go to Tacos Los Cholos. It is on 821 South State College Boulevard, Anaheim, California. They were cracked. They had a Wagyu taco. It was like the most expensive one. They had prime rib. They had marinated pork. They had all the shit that you like. Every type of taco that you can imagine, they had it. And I try. I'm a foodie, and I'm also a big guy at heart. Like my inner self is like Lizzo, and so I got like one of every single taco. Like I just try because I wanted to try everything. So I just got one of every taco. Then they had a churro cheesecake, amazing. So just again, Tacos Los Cholos. Shout out to Macro Show. Thank you so much for teaching me how to cook, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please smash the like, comment, subscribe.
I hope to be back. I hope to be back for other cooking lessons.
Please, let's come back and cook. This was amazing, bro. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.